In this video, we are going to revise all the equations which are derived to analyze the motion. We are going to remember, not going to remember, we are going to memorize. We are going to boost your brain considering some equations. When you hear the word motion, you will suddenly remember those equations. There will be no doubt. So let's move on to that. First one is V equals to U plus AT. S equals to UT plus half AT squared. V squared equals to U squared plus 2AS. What else? S equals to UT plus half AT squared. Okay, we wrote that. V equals to U plus AT, S equals to UT plus half AT squared, V squared equals to V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. S equals to U plus V divided by 2 into T. Those are some important equations for mechanics. There are some another equations which are derived to easily get answers for your multiple choice questions, but here I'm not going to talk about those things. But when considering about mechanics, there are some important equations for kinetic energy and potential energy. We cannot ignore them. What are them? First one is EK, or the E kinetic, or the kinetic energy equals to half mv squared, and also the potential energy EP is equals to mgh. M is a mass, G is gravitational acceleration, H is height. This height is vary with the center of gravity of the considering mass. Okay, I think you can remember those things now. But before ending this video, I like to go through another thing, that is frictional force. What is friction and what is frictional force? What is the let's do a brainstorm. So tell me, what is your feeling about friction? It's just like what? It is a what? It is a force. Yeah, it is a force which is going to what? Which is going to decelerate your motion using another force not for your considering motion. I think you can remember, you cannot understand what I'm saying. What I'm going to emphasize, I think you cannot understand. I will write it and show you. But before that, if I consider about the motion of a wheel. Motion of a wheel. If I said that this car tire is this car tire, this vehicle tire is rotating towards this direction, what will be the frictional direction? What is the friction's direction? Frictional force direction. If the motion is happening to this direction, and we know that always the frictional force coming towards the opposite direction, of the motion, in that type of thing, if we consider about this is the place which is touching with the floor, then the friction force will be going to this direction, because the motion going to this direction, friction force exerting towards the opposite direction. Yeah, this is the force, frictional force. But when considering about friction, there are some secrets you want to know about. First one is, if there is no touch between two layers, then there will be no friction. In order to accelerate the friction, we must think about the roughness and the softness of the layers, because friction is all about the touch, and also friction is always going to get the same. No, let's consider this as this box. Using this box is under, no, let's consider this box, and also it is located on a table, right? I am not going to draw it beautifully, because you know that I am not good in drawings. So this is a box, it's touched with the table, these are two layers. If we going to drag it away from the, if we going to drag this box